Hello, my sweet friends. Come on in. Say hello. It's been a very long time. All right, you guys know the drill. If you don't see that red light up there, that means that you are on replay. Make sure you type exclamation point replay. Let me know you were here. Let me know where you're watching from. And of course, don't forget to tell me what you had for dinner. Kevin does not know how to work Facebook, you guys.
I just got a new phone.
Your new phone has nothing to do with it, dear.
Oh, you're way down. There we are.
Okay. Nothing's changed, you guys. Nothing's changed.
Ha! Roxy, what are you doing?
All right. Come on in. Say hello, you
Come here,
guys.
Roxy. Come here.
I'm so excited to see you. I'm trying to get it opened up on my iPad so that I can see comments easier. That is me. I don't want that. There we go. Hello, Chris. How are you, sweet friend? Kevin does not know how to work. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Hello, Lynn. Welcome, sweet friend. Hello, sweet Marianne. How are you? Hi, Tamra. There we go. Finally. Okay. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see okay. I have a new stand. I haven't done it, obviously, with the live because it's been a very long time since I've been live. All right, ladies. Come on in and say hello. I'm so happy that you're here. Hello, Carly. Welcome, sweetheart. Okay. It's so good to see you too, Miss Mary Ann, sweetheart. Hello, sweet angel. Hi, Angela. Oh, Angel, I'm so glad. I'm so happy that you liked that. Okay, you guys. Hello, Mary. Upstate New York. What's the weather like there today? It was very warm here today, guys. I won't lie, I just literally went and threw some different clothes on because I felt kind of slobbish. My hair wasn't even done from this morning from washing it. That's why I have a hat on today. Hi, Daisy. Welcome, sweetie. You guys, I'm super excited. I feel like it's dark in here. Why does it feel dark in here? I guess because it's dark outside. Okay. You guys, I'm super excited to show you this kit. First time watching me live. Very excited to see. Oh, well, welcome, Lynn. I'm so happy to have you here. Mary, it was 45 degrees. Holy smokes. Okay, I won't tell you how hot it was here today. Let's just say I had to shave my legs this morning. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Hello, sweet Tony. All right, those of you guys that are on replay, if you don't like the chit chat, just fast forward through it, okay? We don't need to hear the comments. Get started, because I've been seeing that a lot lately. I think on old replays or something, but I don't know where it's coming from. All right, you guys, I have been working on these new kits, the little pull toy kits, and I'm having so much fun. Hey, sweet Brenda, long time no see, girl. Can't wait to get the sheep, Angel. I know, I'm so excited for you guys. Super, super excited. Well, we're going to do this one tonight. This one is the hen. It actually is not listed in the shop today. I was really playing around with stuff. We're having some problems with the wood shipment, the last wood shipment they gave us, and it's really causing us difficulty with the machine. Thanks, Brittany. Brittany, that's my daughter. Anyways, it was warped and it's just been a nightmare. So anyway,
Thank you, Brittany.
Brittany, He thinks you said he looks cute. Okay, so we're going to put together this little hen pull toy cart. I'm absolutely loving these new ones, you guys. All right, come on in, say hello. If you're new, let me know you're new here. If you're a silent watcher, we would love to have you say hello. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. Those of you who don't know, this is my husband Kevin and our dog Roxy. We have not been live in quite some time, Kevin. Brittany says she was definitely talking to you. We've been so busy, and getting live has been really hard. Hello, sweet Dana. Anyway, I'm coming to you live from Georgia. This might probably be our last time live from Georgia. I don't know that we'll have time. Hello, sweet Susan. Things are just really crazy busy, but I wanted to come on and share this kit, this whole new collection with you guys, because I'm super excited with it. I'm going to share a little bit about it, my surprise in a little bit. Hello, Lynn.
Hey,
welcome.
Lynn.
Hi, Don. I know it's backwards, you guys, but it's engraved on the bottom with that cute little detail there. It says number 5 farm cart established 1924, and it's just so cute. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my Valspar wax, you guys. This is what it is. I get it on Amazon. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hello, sweet Sherry. Hello, Jen. I have started using a paintbrush to apply this, you guys. I don't get it all over my fingers that way, and I don't make such a big mess. Hello, Deb. Marianne, I know that you're super excited to see this because you keep asking for it. Hello, Melissa. Sweet Roxy, she's back there. You guys, this washes off of your paintbrushes super easily, so I don't have like a dedicated brush that I use for this. Any of them. Hello, Leah from Turquoise Valentine. Welcome, sweet friend. Hello, Kelly. Anyway, I'm just putting it on my paintbrush. I'm just gonna lap it right on here. It is a lot easier. It doesn't get as messy, and I really like using the brush.
Brittany's tired.
Brittany is tired. Brittany is my daughter, you guys. She lives here in Georgia with us. But for those of you that don't know, while you're crafting, you're about to go lay down. Good night. I love you too. She gets up early. Her boyfriend works at Gulfstream, local, the big company here, and he gets up quite early. All right, same thing. We're going to do the same thing on the other one. I know I saw that, Dana. All right, you guys, we're going to do something here before I forget. All right. I'm only going to put my Valspar to there on the top. And this is, I'll tell you why in a bit. But this is what we're going to do. And I'm doing that because I will probably forget.
Nancy, welcome. First time from Wisconsin.
Nancy, first time from Wisconsin, and you've ordered from me. Well, welcome, sweetheart. What did you order, and did you already get it? Did you love it?
Hi, Mary.
Mary. Navi knees. Yes. Hello, sweet Mary. All right. Now, oh, I forgot to pull the buttons out. Now, well,
Better knobby than blobby.
Knobby than blobby. Okay, well, mine are blobby. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, the comments are going crazy. I'm having a hard time. Hello, sweet Tanya. Becky, welcome. You haven't done them yet. Okay. Hello, Sweet Debbie. All right, while we have this out, I'm going to do these as well. So my buttons that are going to be the hubcaps on our little pull toy are also going to be in this Valspar. So I'm going to go ahead and do those now. And then this one also,
Sonia.
this one comes with this cute little tag. Hi, Sonia. Let's see.
The game's all here.
Oh, Sonia, I'm so happy that you are enjoying them. It says Hen House, you guys. I know it's backwards.
There's my hammer.
My hammer. All right, done with that. We're gonna stick this, I'm just gonna drop this in the water so it can clean. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to use the dryer, the heat tool, and I'm gonna dry this on these little things a little bit.
Where are we gonna work in Spring Hill? Well, there is an Encompass there, but she's gonna keep me so busy.
Who asked that? Mary Ann?
Yeah.
Oh, Mary. Mary asked that. Mary, to be honest, we have not applied for any of the hospitals there yet, because we need to get settled. We need to get, the machine's going to go down for a few days, and we have to be able to get up right away. And I honestly don't want to be worrying about training and orientation and all that good stuff. I hope that you guys, can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. My microphone is going like this on my camera, you
I
guys.
get Social Security. I have guaranteed money coming in too. Plus, if I want to go to Encompass, I can reinstate my Tennessee license, which I had before there. So.
All right, listen. This is dry, but not all the way dry. And I'm going to use this wipe, and I'm just going to pull through this, you guys. And, well, this got a little bit drier than I wanted it to, but that's all right. What is happening? Now, I think I'm going to have to put just a really another little quick coat on here really quick. Because I got busy talking, and it dried a little bit more than I wanted it to dry. All right. Hopefully it will work. Let's just set this right here.
Roxy, I gotta go over here.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes, so we're gonna get settled first, Mary, because the way our hospital works, they do orientation the first of the month. And we're planning on moving at the first of the month anyway. So that really won't work well for us. Okay, so we're hoping this is gonna work well now. Now what I want this to do, now I let it sit a little bit too long, but that's okay. What this is gonna do, I'll pull it up and show you in a minute, is I'm not pulling all of this off, but I'm pulling a good portion. And what it's looking like is like it's very old and vintagey, like it's, you know, been worn and torn. It's been handled a little bit. See how it's really kind of dark on the bottom and then not so dark on the top?
I can hear fine.
Okay. I remembered because he actually turned the volume on. So see how that, it just picked up that wax in different areas, and it's, you know, darker in some and lighter in others. And I really like that look that it gave it. Okay. I'm not going to worry about these because we're going to sand these, but I wanted that look on those. Now, we're going to do something really quick because I want it to dry. Hi, Sharon.
She's in Tennessee, huh?
So you guys, I am super, super excited to tell you this. I have had several of you asking me, messaging me, emailing me, to make this an interchangeable piece. I always try to think about costs, end costs to you guys when I make my kits. And interchangeables, especially these kind of interchangeables, really require a lot of pieces to make it an interchangeable. And so I wasn't having very good luck doing it and designing it without having to have it have too many pieces to make it very, keep the cost down. But I played with something. And we're going to make this an interchangeable. Okay? So I'm using stick fast glue. This is what I like, only because on live, it dries rather quickly. But I will tell you this. It can stick to your fingers quite easily. So what I have found to make this an interchangeable, you guys, is we're going to use magnets. So I have these little magnets that I got on Amazon. They are very strong. I cannot read what that says. Can you read what that says on there?
The size?
No, what kind of magnets these are. Okay, now the trick is, I learned, is you want to make sure that you have these stuck together, because there's a right side and a wrong side.
THC, Magnolia Strong.
Magnolia Strong?
Magnolia Strong.
All right.
Union.
Something Earth, something or other. I think I remember it saying.
Magnolia Strong Neo.
I'm missing a lot of comments. Hello, Susie. Good to see you.
Made in China.
Hello, Terry. Hello, Aria. Okay. I have 2 magnets here. We're going to put one on each side. And then we're going to let these dry. Now, I will tell you this, because I've experienced it already. These boogers are strong. Strong. I'll tell you in a minute, Susie, okay? If you start playing with them, and you've got to be careful, because they will suck together super quickly. And then you end up with glue all over your fingers, all over the wrong side, and yikes. It's just a little bit of a mess. So that is why I didn't put any wax up there at the top. You wanted, I don't know for sure, because I really have only played with 2 so far, okay? I had a little bit of a problem with the glue and the magnet sticking where I had paint. But it could have been because, the magnets were pulling together really quickly. And then I had glue all over my fingers, and I had glue everywhere, all over the magnets. And it was just a hot mess. Debbie, it was so awesome to meet you too. So I'm going to do this. I've put the 2 magnets on each side, and I've made sure that I have the right side stuck together, because the last one that I tried, the magnets were kind of like going like this, and then when I tried to put them together, they didn't line up. They didn't go like this. They went like this, which you don't want to do, because it will be too top heavy. And I'll show you that in a minute. I played around with putting magnets on the wheels so that you guys can do interchangeable wheels. Totally doable. I'll show you the sample that I did. You can do it, but we're not going to do that live for the sake of time. Okay? Let's see. Susie, we're moving back to Tennessee, and we're going to be loading the truck up, and taking a load out on the 29th. And then we're going to stay. We're going to stay for a few days, and then we're going to fly back and come back the following week and finish up. We don't have a date for that yet. Okay, so the magnets I've set those off to the side. Those are going to dry. We're going to do our little chicken, okay? You guys come on in, say hello. If you're new, welcome. If you haven't been here in a very long time, even though I haven't been live for a very long time, so good to see you. I'm so happy to be back with you guys live, but I promise when we get settled, we'll go live more. All right. I am using Folk Art Coffee Latte, okay? This is also the same color I used on the Dachshund, on the dog. A couple of you asked me that. That was the lighter color. And we're just going to slap this all over
Roxy
this.
Latte.
We're just going to slap this all over this little chicken, rooster, whatever you guys want to call it. And I'm not very, I don't worry about it being like perfect strokes, and
Yeah, me too.
because I sand it usually, but we're going to do a different technique today. And I'm going to show you kind of something that I just discovered with a
You
mishap.
like chickens, Mary, because they have knobby knees.
Anyway, we're going to do this. Oops, I've got to do this also. I am going to show you guys a new little technique that is new to me. If somebody's done it before, that's, you know, fantastic. I've never done it. It was something that I tried. It was something that I was doing with the bunny that was a flop. And I thought, how in the world am I going to recreate this look of this bunny when I did something that I didn't mean to do? So, anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you.
Bogart Cafe Latte.
All right, so let's give this a quick dry. You guys, it was probably in the mid-80s here today. It was quite warm, and I'm sorry for those of you guys that are still having cold weather, but it was very warm here. Hello, Charmaine. How are you?
Dressing the garage in the Rosarium.
Yes, Brenda, we did find a place. It took us a little while to find out a date that we could move in because we are going to rent. We are currently renting just because, you know, we didn't know, you know, where we wanted to settle when we got here. And thankfully, we didn't buy since we are moving already quickly again. So we're going to rent until we make sure that we know where we want. We do know that being back in Tennessee is definitely where we want to be. Oh, that's a great point, Dana. Apple barrel to some kind of beige is similar. Hello, Pam. You got 4 inches of snow. Oh my gosh, and more coming. Dawn, I'm very sorry to hear that.
You know, the snow plows and snowmobiles.
All right, now, you guys did not see this little bunny. We're going to try to recreate that look that we got on there, okay? Yes. Hi, Donna. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, there's a lot of good, yummy texture in there. And by the way, this was my sample, okay? There we go, with the magnets and the interchangeable.
What is that noise, huh?
Dana, you have the AC on? Yeah, Dana's in Alabama. Thanks, Mary. Thank you, Brenda. All right, so we're going to try to recreate that oopsie. You guys, I just cleaned my table off. How did I lose my other bottle of paint that I want? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Duh. Is that not the best thing ever?
Good idea.
All right, so I am going to use buttercream. It's more like a white color. And we're just gonna kind of slap this on here pretty good. Get a good amount.
Yeah, we've had our AC on for a while here. It's kind of hot and cold. It's just turning spring, so you get hot days and then cold days. Tomorrow is supposed to rain, thunderstorm possibly, but warm.
Yeah, I think that's why they're having such bad weather everywhere throughout the Midwest. Okay, sorry, I
String
can't.
hanging off your elbow. I want to pick it off.
Me?
Yep, I see it.
Did you get it?
Got it. Ah, it won't be the first or the last time.
This is true. Okay, you guys, so I'm just kind of slapping this on here, and it's a little thick. Okay? It's not pretty by any means. Now my paint is it's not too thick. I mean, the paint itself is not thick, but I did kind of put it on here a little bit thick. Okay. It was cold yesterday. Brenda's in Utah. Okay. Now, we're going to dry it just a hair. I really don't know exactly what I'm doing because I'm just kind of winging this, you guys. Because my mistake was I was trying to do an inlay. And it turned out like crud. I have a piece of parchment paper here.
Dana has storms headed her way at midnight.
Oops, I should have painted the wing at the same time.
Get them tomorrow
Hold on. We got to put some white on this wing.
But I needed to wash our cars off.
Oh,
the springtime,
guys.
That yellow pollen is everywhere in Georgia.
The pollen here is crazy.
It's like someone sprinkled mustard powder all over our cars.
91, Betty. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Wanda.
Hi, Wanda. Welcome, sweetheart. Okay, parchment paper. I'm just gonna slap it down on here. It's kind of like
Yeah, Tammy, this dog is the most wonderful dog. She's a lover.
So I'm kind of just pretending like I have like an inlay here, you guys, but there's nothing to inlay.
Anne's recovering from knee replacement. They've gotten a lot better with those.
All right.
It takes a while to recover, but they've gotten better.
Now we're going to dry it.
Thanks, Dana.
Oh, thanks, Dana. So, you guys, there's wrinkles in here. It's wrinkling on the paint and giving it texture on the paint. Hello, sweet Tracy, my friend Tracy at Crafty Mom's Corner Market. So we're just going to dry it with this parchment paper on here. And I pray that it works. That's all I'm saying, you guys. I pray that it works. Anne's recovering from a knee replacement you had on the 4th. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. Tammy, oh, yeah. She is the best.
No, he's a mini dachshund. She is.
Yeah, she's a mini dachshund, a wiener dog. You kind of spelled it right. But I know what you were asking. Okay, so I think, let's see if it's dry. Yes. Okay, so now we're just going to pull this off. And it's not quite dry enough. Well, let's just try it just a little bit more. Mary. Oh, I miss your humor, Mary. I miss you so much. I miss you all very much. You've got to get back on getting live regularly with you guys. It's so good to see you, Miss Tracy. A wire hair named Cooper. Oh, gosh. I brought all the kits over here to show you guys. All right. I think it's dry enough. We'll see.
Did you name the dog after Cooper Kupp?
All right.
Football player.
So let me just show you guys. Hopefully you guys can see that. Can you see that? How that just created texture and wrinkles? Yeah, you can see it. I can see it on the camera. Now I'm going to use my scraper. And we're just going to scrape some of this off of here. Now what this is doing versus doing chippy paint versus the wax is it has a lot of different textures in here because of those like wrinkles. And it's more, to me, I'm not gonna lie, it feels more like old chippy paint that has chipped off of something. Okay, now I found this by accident. Okay, the therapist has you off the walker and you're awesome. And 64 years old in February. Yep, there's wrinkles you didn't know wrinkles had to go. Oh, Marianne. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on the wing.
Becoming vintage.
All right, now let me show you guys what we have. Because I'm sorry, I'm pretty messy sometimes. Look at that. Look at that yummy goodness. Does that not look amazing? Okay. I hope that you're learning something new here, because you know what? I learned something new. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it looks amazing. All right, so now we used buttercream, which is more white, okay? Now I'm going to use drop cloth. And I'm not going to load my brush up with a lot of paint. I think he said you're vintage, Mary.
Said what? I said becoming vintage.
You're becoming vintage. Okay, so now I have drop cloth. It's just a little bit of a different color white. And I'm not gonna, my brush is not loaded up. And I'm just kind of lightly, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's just like on the tips of the brush. Hi, Janet. Doesn't it, Susie? I like it way better. And I'm just kind of lightly brushing over this. And I'm actually wanting those brush strokes.
Well, I thought vintage sounded better than distress look.
He's learning all the cue words. Hi, Terry. Thank you. Hello, Monica. We're moving, Monica. Yes, we're moving. We're taking a trailer with his truck up on the 29th. We're going to stay a couple days and then fly home and come back and finish up the next week. All right. Let's give this a quick dry. Oh, we got to do the wing. Let me dry that and then I'll show you guys. I'll hold it up and show you guys what it looks like. And then we're going to sand over it just a little bit. Okay. Oh, gosh.
Hey, you've already got me. I had to pay you some back.
You guys.
I owe you.
I am incredibly stressed out. I really, literally only have 2 boxes packed. And those 2 boxes, don't die, don't laugh, are 2 things that we just packed. I packed last week. And it was Christmas stuff. Benny, we're moving to Spring Hill, Tennessee. Anyways, it was Christmas stuff. I really didn't have any Christmas stuff out. I had a few things that I used for props to take pictures through Christmas. And that is what I just packed. We have 2 small boxes.
I'm going to Spring Hill, Tennessee. About 6.5 hours from here. Not too far.
All right. Can you guys see that?
But Tennessee is much nicer than this part of Georgia.
Does that not look amazing?
It's getting crowded. A lot of warehouses coming in this area near Savannah. Between Fort Worth and Savannah, all the cargo ships is one of the biggest ports. All these trucks and warehouses are coming up like crazy.
Now, I'm going to use my sanding tool, and I'm going to go obviously around the edges, okay?
Yeah, back to Tennessee.
But I'm also going to go across the top a little bit. Thank you, Susie. I'm going to go across the top, but I'm not going to do my normal sanding, stressing technique.
We're going to Tennessee. This is near Franklin.
we're gonna go more for like that chippy look.
Franklin's beautiful, and that area, Spring Hill, is a new growing area, but it's not. It's a little bit rural.
I might have to get some new napkins
So
down
you live
here.
north of Knoxville.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I met a lot of women this last week that live in Tennessee. A couple of them are only like 30 minutes from us. Some of them are about an hour or so, and some are a little bit further.
You look down and watch, see who's doing. Scouting around looking for stuff you can eat. Crafty stuff.
All right, I'll sand the wing too, but there we go. You're a pro at it, Angela. Yeah. Can you come on out
Yeah,
here?
Clarksville was near Hendersonville. We lived in Hendersonville for almost a year.
Yeah, Clarksville's not that far. I think that's where Stephanie Wisby lives. I want to say Clarksville. No, I think she lives in. Maybe she's in Shelbyville.
It's on the way to Kentucky from.
She's near Hendersonville. I just know that because she was close to me when we lived there, but we did not know her. You just stepped on. Did you do something with the chicken before you painted her, or why? So Betty, I put a light coat of paint underneath. Just it was this one. Okay, it's just called coffee latte. I put the parchment paper on. I put some like whitish color paint down. Put the parchment paper on it and dried it. It gave it that textury,
You're that close?
wrinkly look. And then we went over it with another coat of paint.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes,
sandy.
40 minutes maybe to Nashville from Spring Hill.
All right.
Spring Hill's about 15, 20 minutes from Franklin.
I want to finish the chicken so that I can glue the magnets and let it sit off to the side. So let's see. I think I'm going to do that first before we finish putting her together, because I want her to be able to sit off to the side and dry. You're just okay. So we're going to use these big polka dots. I'm going to use some vintage. No, what is this called? Vintage duck egg, Dixie Belle vintage duck egg. A nice light blue will work
Roxy,
just as
get out
well.
of there. What are you looking for? Some wood you can chew on? Yeah?
Okay.
Wanda's in Tennessee.
Now, when I use my stencils, I like to offload the paint a little bit so that it doesn't bleed. I know a lot of you guys asked that. How do you get it to not bleed so much? You don't need a lot of paint at all. Okay? Less is more.
Franklin's like a Hallmark
So
channel.
I'm just going to offload it. I like to do the dappling type. Other people like to do the swirling. Some people like to use makeup sponges. You know, everybody kind of has their own preference. They all work. Just find what you like and what works best for you and what helps you keep it not from bleeding. The other thing too is that you don't want your paint to be extremely watered down.
Oh, he must have brought it back. My drill.
What did he say he left? Our
He said
neighbor
he brought it over here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He must have put it in the garage for you.
Mm-hmm.
Our neighbor borrowed our drill because they're moving also. Okay, let's see. I think I want maybe another one right here. They're kind of far apart. Where's the wing? So you guys look at, I lose some, oh there it is. I lose stuff right all the time. I probably shouldn't have added the extra dots in, but oh well.
You have to go see if it's there.
Okay. That'll be, yeah, it's all right. I shouldn't have added it extra. I hope you can stay home running the booming business. Oh, thank you, Susie. I hope I don't have to go back into the workforce either, but if I do, I do. It needs a little something poking out here.
I'm going to run down and see if it's there. Maybe put it at the door.
I should have just used the stencil as it was instead of trying to add my extra stuff, but whatever. Okay. I think we need a little piece right here. It's always nice though to have it as backup in the event that something happens. Like what would happen if my machine went down for days and this is all we depended on and I didn't have any income coming in? You're right, Dana, they certainly don't. They certainly don't. All right, let's give this a quick dry. But I will tell you this, Dana, I never really made a lot of money off of Facebook. So I've never depended on that. It's just been a little, it's just like a little extra bonus for me. Okay. Oh, yes. Somebody asked why we're moving. So we moved to Tennessee during the end of COVID, and the timing just wasn't right for us. I was working for my school district in California still. Kevin was working at the hospital. It was crazy, insane, and we just decided to go back to California. My dad was very sick at the same time as well. And so that took us back to California. We ended up in Georgia because my ex-husband's niece passed away unexpectedly at 28. Same age as my daughter, my youngest daughter. And she was really struggling mentally. And you guys, I've got a mess. Don't look at my table. Don't judge me by this messy table. This is why I use napkins. Anyway, she was struggling with her mental health. I was very concerned for her. She just wanted to be here, be by family, and be next to her cousin's brand new baby that she had at home. Be able to close that gap and, mourn without being thousands of miles away. So anyway, we said, let's go. And here we are, but Georgia's not for us. Okay, listen. We're going to add some wax. We'll do that afterwards. I want to glue these magnets on here. All right. So, trying to figure out the best way to do this because I've only done this one other time now, 2 times I think actually now. I really haven't figured out the most easiest way. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, is that the same level? I'm going to get 2 pieces of wood pieces. All right, and it's just going to kind of create like this little table because I want this to be level. And that is not going to work either. Oh, wait, here. Okay, so can you guys see what I'm doing? I have it pushed off to the side because I want to work in this area. Thank you, Kathleen. So I've put 2 pieces together and it's stacked right in front of the little cart. I'm going to put glue on the magnets while they're stuck together so that I know which ones to glue. Yes, Susie, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But the problem is that it's going to tip forward if I let go of it. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here on the magnet. Now the tricky part is making sure that you have it level and how you want your piece to sit.
Are you a crafter engineer?
Yes. I need to come back over here so I can see better. All right, now I can hear Roxy. All right, so you just want to make sure that you have it straight, line it up so that it's, you know, not crooked. And I'm just going to hold it there for a second. Hello, Shannon from Rosebrook Cottage. Wow, my screen has not caught up with what's going on over here. So that's why I'm just now saying hello to you, Shannon. I just realized that. I might have to go out and come back over here on the iPad. There we go. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Rhonda. My gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I missed a lot of comments because the iPad wasn't updating. Okay, so I just want to make sure that it's going to glue there, you guys. And we want to make sure that you let it glue and adhere before you try to pick it up, because then you get glue everywhere, all over your fingers, and it's just a hot mess. And I'm having a little hot flash, so you guys might see me get a little red here. Hello, sweet Carol. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to leave that there for now. We're going to let that dry. Now, these wheels, you guys, they're round, but let me tell you, I purposely made them wonky. So they're not perfect circles. They're almost a little oval-y like. They're not, you know, Fred Flintstone, but they're not perfect circles. And I did that for a reason. Just because I like wonky and that's the way I want it. So it wasn't a mistake. It is the way I wanted it to be. All right, we're going to paint the wheels. The actual wheels, we're going to paint them black. How are we doing? Oh my gosh, it's 8:50. Okay. Now, there are 6 wheels, right? You guys are looking at there. Why is there so many wheels? In order to balance this out, when I added the magnets, because the magnets now make this kind of stick out more towards the front, it then became a little bit more unstable for standing up purposes. So I added an extra set of wheels for the back, okay? Because it just, I want to make sure that it's stable. I want it to make sure that it's going to stand up properly.
You made it a dually?
Only halfway. Only in the back. The back side, not the rear wheels, the back wheels. See?
The back wheels are the rear wheels.
Not on this. The back side, not the back end. Different. See, men just don't understand this. 6:51 there. Yikes. It's a little bit later here, Brenda. A little bit later here. All right. It shouldn't take too much longer to put this together. The problem is that I talk a lot. You just came back from Atlanta, Georgia yesterday visiting family. The weather was great. The trees were... Oh, yeah. Kathleen, it is great.
Oh, thanks.
My black
Is that
car...
wonky?
My black car is yellow from all of the pollen. You guys, the iPad is not updating. 5, almost 6 where Heather's at. Arizona, right? No, yeah, Arizona or Colorado. I can't remember. All right, let's try this really quick. Oh, so cute. Hello, Lizette. You're going to bed. No worries, girl. You guys are busy working on that house. Yep. Kathleen, when we first got here the first year, we were like, what is this? Why are our cars yellow?
Yep. That's why I have a cover on my Traeger barbecue.
Cover a lot of things. All right, I'm going to paint the back side of 4 of them. Just because, did you guys see the one that I posted that Sweet Joelle did? She is in my laser subscription group. She did the whale. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Anyway, I thought she painted the inside of her wheels. I'm lazy when I'm painting just to get things done to show you guys, and I don't paint the backs usually, but the inside of the wheels looked good painted black. So we'll paint them black.
All right. I know my knees are getting tired.
Well,
Roxy.
then you better put your chair up.
Better what?
Because you're not leaving.
Yeah, yeah, I'm done.
No. Tell him he can't leave, you guys. He thinks he's leaving.
Yep.
Nope. Where are you going?
Leaving.
No, come back here.
What for? You're done.
No, I'm not. He thinks I'm done. It was adorable. And yes, I did cut one. You guys, I'm not going to lie. So I'm trying to figure out the right size. I just want to try to keep the cost down for you guys. Hi, Wanda. It's so good to see you. You were waiting to see the chicken, Teresa. Actually, I didn't need to paint the backside of 2 of these. Whoopsie daisies.
Everybody's saying they're going to bed.
Yeah, see, Brenda said, no, a few people are. All right, so we're going to glue 2 of these together, you guys. Now, because these are wonky and they're not exactly the same size as the circle shape, you do have to make sure that you get them put together right.
Roxy, what are you doing over there?
All right.
Under the table by your feet.
You guys, I had to clean up the craft room so we can come live. Set these over here. I've been looking for my slipper since I came back from Louisiana. I had one in my room and I couldn't find the other. Hello, Kim.
Thank you, guys.
Don't leave. See, there's already been at least 4 people. I didn't see them all that said don't leave, Kevin. All right. Whoops. See, look at, this is the problem.
What?
This is what I have discovered. It doesn't dry on these magnets all that fast. So
That's
look.
because it's metal, slick surface.
Yeah, it doesn't dry all that fast. So that's why we have to be very careful.
You need to put a clamp.
What kind of tea are you drinking, Kevin?
We have those clamps in the garage.
Mary wants to know what kind of tea you're drinking.
What kind of tea?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Tennessee tea. All right, so we're going to have to try this again. We should have glued the other side on here. Roxy, what are you doing?
It actually is Tennessee.
Roxy's under the table trying to find goodies.
Come here. Come on. Don't look at me like that, Roxy. Come on. Charlene recently joined our subscription troop. She doesn't have a laser machine in Florida. She uses her daughters in Pennsylvania.
Okay. So we're just going to hold this. You got one of the kits. Was that Kim that said that? You're going to start painting it as soon as you finish your coffee. It's too late for coffee. All right. We're going to have just to hold this for a minute, you guys. All right, sweet area. Good night, friends.
I don't drink hard liquor.
Whiskey. Rhonda.
I never got a taste for that.
You have some white Tennessee up there. That I don't know, Angel, because I've never glued magnets before other than trying to do the last two that I did. They did go okay, but it does take a little while to glue and stick. So we're just going to hold it here for a second and see if we can get it to work better. It clearly works because I have the sample to show you guys.
Never too late for coffee.
Never too late
Oh, I
for
wouldn't
coffee.
sleep without
Oh
my
my
coffee.
gosh. I don't know about that, girl. All right, hopefully this is going to dry.
You need those clamps, the little ones.
I have clamps somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, they're over here. But I don't know if that will work. I don't want to...
It's supposed to be fast flame.
It is, but the metal throws it off. I don't know if these will open up. Yeah, see, these are...
Those are too little.
They're you said little.
Well, we have some bigger than that. One size up.
So picky, I tell you. Oh, this iPad is not updating comments.
What are you doing down there, little girl?
Okay.
Come on.
All right, we're going to hope and pray
Come
that
on.
this sticks.
Are you stuck?
The thing is, I think what the problem is that the two magnets together are pulling on each other, which is causing issues with it sticking down. I don't know. That's just my opinion, because these magnets are uber strong. All right. Hopefully that's going
It worked.
to. Hopefully that is going to work. All right. Let's see. I did forget one thing. So the little number thing that comes with this, I'm also going to put a little bit of wax on the other side. This is also going to be used as a stabilizer on the back piece. So let's do that one really quick. Anything to help stabilize it, to keep it. I don't know. I didn't try it without it. I just went ahead and put it on. So
9 o'clock.
I know. We gotta hurry up. Stop talking so much, Monique.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that off to the side. Let's sand these really quick.
Come on.
Okay. All right.
Hey, get back here.
I'm hoping that that's going to be dried enough for me to move it, that little chicken.
By your feet.
Yeah, she hasn't been up here in a long time. She doesn't know what to do. All right, so I'm just sanding over the top and sanding the edges and kind of going in both directions to get that look. Hi, Beverly. It's still daylight, Betty. Yeah. It is not here.
Come on.
All right, let's do these. It's late. It's late for most of the ladies, or a lot of the ladies that come on live.
Girl, what's the matter?
Angel, are you still here? Did you try to sand like this? Eight o'clock in your part of Tennessee. Yes.
What part are you in?
Mary is closer to Knoxville, if I
Oh, she's in
remember.
Knoxville.
Yeah, if I remember right. I was going to say she's closer to Knoxville. Okay.
Knocks it off.
All right. Let's hope and pray that that's going to glue. So now we're going to glue the back, the back side of this on here. Let's get this drying of the little card.
Come on. Come on. You just sitting there staring at me.
What you doing? What you doing? What's the matter? What's the matter? What did you get into?
Something probably.
What did you get
She has a
into?
guilty look.
Yeah, you do have a guilty look on your face. Did you eat something that you shouldn't have? Huh? Did you eat something that you shouldn't have? Oh.
Did you
You need
get
to go-
Roxy painted? She already has enough colors. Hmm? No.
Okay. All right. All right, this is what we have going on so far, you guys. I'm just going to try to let those magnets dry just a little bit more before we try to mess with them. We're going to add some wax to around the edges of the hen and its wing and really kind of finish putting it together. This iPad is not keeping up with comments, you guys. Thank you, Heather. Okay. Thank you, Dana. My iPad is not, I have to go out and come back because it just doesn't keep up with the comments. Somebody asked what grit sandpaper. I like 120, but I will tell you this. Oi, please be stuck. Yes. All right. Ta-da. Okay. I like 120, but I will tell you this. The sandpaper that comes on the cheap little gators that you get on Amazon, it is not a 120. It says it's 120. It is not 120. I found a really nice refill that you can get. Can you hand me that roll down there? Can you get it or no? I found a really nice refill that you can get on Amazon. It'll last you forever. Okay. This is a good 120. It is a little bit softer than the cheap stuff that they send with the gators. It is too harsh and you'll really rip your projects apart no matter what kind of project you're doing. Yes, Dana, you're right. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Picasso pen and I'm gonna put a little bit of like stitching around the wings.
The heck?
Yeah, what the heck? We're just gonna do that like that. You did, Lisa, do you just love it? It's the right grit. It has the right coarseness to it, in my opinion. And it works really well. Okay. This little piece, the little number, we're going to glue that right to the back of this in the middle, just to give it an extra little stabilizer. And I probably could have wiped that wax off, but I'm trying to hurry to get you guys, to get off of here for some of you guys. So we're just gonna, if I lift it up, it might slide. So there we go. All right, we'll set this off to the side and let that dry also. So let's get our buttons and our tag, finish up these wheels, finish getting it all finished up, but it's getting really close, you guys. We'll sand those. I'm sorry. Like, I like to teach you guys, and I like to take my time to teach you guys. Sometimes I know it takes a little bit longer. Where is that at? This is another great find that I found on Amazon. This is that decorative twine that is like the one from Hobby Lobby. And I am still on the very first roll that I found that I shared with you guys. And I use this in almost every single project. It has a lot on it. I'm just now barely starting to see a little bit of the spool behind there. I didn't want this. I wanted... I hate when you clean up and you can't find what you did with anything, you guys.
No, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for this.
Cheesecloth?
No, this is not cheesecloth. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of this. This is tobacco cloth. I get this from Jubilee Fabrics, and I didn't make that white enough. We're going to put this in the buttonholes. And because I tore that wonky, it came out wonky. All right, I have a very thin piece, and I'm going to string this through. Roxy's just chilling, yep. Oh, you're so welcome, buddy. Okay, so I just kind of twisted it just to kind of like give it like a thread. And we're going to play with it and try to get it through the hole. Because I have wax stuck in there, it's going to be a little booger. We're just going to twist it until we can get it to go in. Maybe you should get that wax out. So there's some Valspar stuck in there.
From Rainy, Ohio. Don't you know? It froze.
What froze?
My phone.
Well, that's because you have a Samsung.
No. The new, it's a good phone. There it goes.
He had to get a new phone. Anybody else have Samsungs that their phones completely crashed, an older model?
I think it all the way up to 22s.
And you had to go get a new phone?
When they did the update in February, it made it start freezing, and yeah, they learned that lesson from Apple. Apple started doing that, making you get new ones. Mine was 4 years old. Upgrades, it wouldn't take the new upgrades.
All right, so it's a little messy because it still has some Valspar wax in there, you guys, and I'm trying to like rush, and I probably shouldn't be doing that, but it is what it is. And now it's getting all over my fingers. You can use the twine in here too, but I just wanted to use this in there today. There we go. Gonna have to clean my fingers. Oh, are you guys having problems?
Never.
No, he still won't,
Never.
Mary. I tried really hard this time, and he still won't give up.
The guy at Verizon he got this phone, exact phone that I have, the upgrade. And he said he would never get an iPhone. I said, me neither.
He doesn't understand. Like, he doesn't use his phone.
I had one before.
Hi, Shelly. You're painting this swimsuit and the radio. Oh my gosh. Are they not adorable? All right, so look at how cute that looks in there, you guys. I tried really hard to get him to change, and I tried to explain to him, like, his fear was he doesn't know how to work it. Well, he doesn't use it for anything other than texting and getting on Facebook and playing his game.
No, I just like the Samsung better.
He doesn't.
And look
There's
at the
nothing
size
to
of
know.
the screen. It's huge.
Antonia said she would never go to the iPhone either. I think you've said that before too, girl.
Yeah.
Hi, I didn't see you. I didn't see you come in. Okay. If I could just get this to go through there. This one went easier. Okay,
yeah,
so
the 23 might, but
there we
mine
go.
was a 22 and it froze, and 3 or 4 people were in that store with the same 21s and 22s.
Let me go out and see what you guys are saying.
But this is the 26 Ultra, and it's got AI, a lot of technology. It's got a better battery. The camera is incredible.
Angel said that they told her her phone would last for 7 years.
They say this has got one of the best cameras ever made. It has a motion sensor too. If you're on a boat or something, it won't get
My
the ups and
scissors
downs. It'll stabilize it.
My scissors keep sticking to the magnets sitting over here, you guys. Like, these things are so strong. Like, they will find each other.
The iPhone is not superior.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It
doesn't do as
certainly
much.
is. Certainly is. All right. So when you put the fabric through here, it becomes a little bit thicker. Okay. So wood glue is not going to necessarily work. You're going to have to really sit there and hold it. So what I've done is I'm going to use a little bit of wood glue, and I'm going to put a dab of hot glue right in the middle, right where that fabric is at.
Hey, Jackie.
Okay, and now make sure you kind of have your wheels going the same direction, because remember I told you they're a little wonky. They're not perfectly circular. And get your buttons so that like the holes kind of go the same direction.
Yeah, mine was a little over 4 years old. Mine was free though. So it was a no-brainer. Didn't cost me a dime. I think my bill went up $2.
Yeah.
For way more phone. So it's a no-brainer.
Okay, let's put his
It isn't to pay
on.
taxes. This is a Samsung S26 Ultra. And it has all these little cameras on there. It's supposed to be one of the
Did you
best
guys see
cameras.
that? Did you see how that one snaps together? All right. Oh, you know what else is really nice for bows? I'm going to show you something else that's nice for bows. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. Let's glue these legs on so that they can start drying. Now, here's what I do, okay?
Abracadabra.
I'm going to put glue on the front, on here and here, and you want them to kind of go far out to the end. Now, if you want your wheels to be interchangeable, you can by all means do that. I'll show you on this other guy that I did in a second. Okay? But for the sake of time and the sake of messing it, getting all over my fingers and maybe making us be here longer, I did not do that. Now, I'm going to put these two wheels on here.
I think she got the magnets on Amazon.
Yes, I did get the magnets on
Little round
Amazon.
magnets.
Okay. Now, you want it to be kind of far off to the end, okay? It's not completely dry. You don't want it to dry. We're going to put those back wheels on. And then we're just going to kind of mess with this to make sure that our wheels are even. You're going to want to grab a hold of both sets of wheels on the front and the back at the same time. And then just kind of play with it to get it to be. Look at that, you guys. I didn't glue the back wheels together right. I have one that's not painted. All that. And it's not painted. So just mess with your wheels. And make sure it's standing up before you say, okay, that's good. All right. There we go. It looks a little lopsided for me, so for some reason. I might have my wheels not straight or something.
You need to turn it around so they can see the other side.
I know, this one is not right. If I can get it off. There we go. This one's kind of cattywampa. And hopefully it's going to be okay. Look, see, I just put my finger in the glue.
You're gluing them?
What do you mean I'm gluing them? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I think my little button is not the same. That's the problem. My little button is not in the center, so it looks a little, that's why. And my napkin.
You need to turn it around.
I gotta get it situated first before I can turn it around, mister.
I'm looking on the phone, all I see is the back.
Look. They will see it in a second. There we go, you guys. They know. So I might need to move my wheels out just a hair. No, it's all right. Might still need to go out. I think I might have them in a little bit too far. Because remember, it's a balancing game. Stabilization. And I think I know what the difference is here. My wheels are still not dry.
Roxy, you're getting heavy. Cute.
It is very cute.
Now you gotta turn it around.
I know. Goodness gracious, he's so bossy.
That's my job.
He doesn't even know how to do anything but crackle, and he's so bossy. Look at that.
Cackle and crackle.
Okay, so I might not, because I messed with it, I have to make sure that those wheels are going to be good on there. All right. Hopefully this bunny works on here because it is a little bigger. The stand on that bunny is a little bit bigger.
Where did she go? She went downstairs under the blanket.
Yeah.
Bossy pants.
So I did play with the, see, my magnets are not, this is the other thing that you guys have to make sure you're doing. So my magnets are not lining up because I think there's like, they have to go a certain direction. So that's one thing that you guys have to make sure you do.
Yeah, because opposites will push away.
Yes. So as you can see, like, look, my magnets are not lining up with each other. So this one is not going to be stable because the magnets are not lining up. Let's see if it lines up on this one.
Positive and negative sides on your magnet?
Oh, see, that's it. No, I didn't know that.
There's supposed to be a plus and a minus because if you push a magnet together on both positive sides.
What do I know? But there we go. It works better on this one because this stand is bigger, okay? And that's the thing that I've been trying to play with, is figure out the exact size. I like the bigger stand, I think. However, when I look at the little chick, he's a little smaller. But very, very, very important, okay? Make sure that you have your magnets going the right directions if you are going to get more than one. Because if you get more than one and you don't have the magnets going the right way, you're going to have problems, okay? This one, I've messed it up. So there's the one from the bunny. The bunny will not fit on the one that we just did because this, I cut a stand just before we came live, and it is a little bit smaller. But I'm gonna get them all the same size before we ship any out. So I haven't started shipping any of the orders that are existing because I want to make sure that I have the size uniform across everything, so that for those that you that want to do interchangeables, it'll work. Okay. All right, let's finish this up really quick. We're gonna do a quick bow, and this is the tip that I was gonna tell you about what you can also do. You can't believe it, Martha. I know, Martha. You guys, this is one of those tea towels on Amazon. You get like a pack of like, I don't know, 12 of them or 24 of them. I can't recall. I like this color. It's a little bit more like a vintagey. It's not quite coffee stained color. It's more like a vintagey color. Comes in all kinds of colors. I've got this color and I've got white. I like it because it gives it a little bit of depth and texture.
You did it with all these.
You're welcome, Betty. So we're not going to make a very big bow. It's going to be very small. And
did you see the duck?
Did they see the duck? Well, some of them have seen it, I'm sure.
Quack, quack, quack. He quacks me up.
Oh my gosh. Martha, we have been incredibly busy.
He quacks me up.
Getting on live has been very difficult. I just wanted to come on and show you guys that we made this into an interchangeable. Likely with our pending move, we probably aren't going to be able to get on live again because, as I just shared, we are not packed and we are not ready for this move in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so I'm just doing 2 of each. And if anybody who knows that I struggle with little bows.
Where's the dachshund?
It's right over here. Right in here. Okay.
Oh yeah, the wiener, the Roxy.
Wee, be gentle.
Gentle?
Yes. It is not about being not gentle, dude. It's not about manliness. Thanks, Teresa. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with seeing the comments, you guys, because my phone is so far away now.
Roxy took off somewhere.
And the iPad is just wanting to do its own thing.
She was just here a minute ago.
All right. I just did a little loop-de-loop of that twine.
Thank you for playing Vanna.
All right. There is our simple little messy bow. Okay? I'm gonna trim some of these down. There we go. Thank you, Kathleen. The older you get, the harder the move. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. And I am trying to purge stuff because I have more stuff than we need. I have stuff that have still been in boxes since our first move.
Ah,
and
lay down in there, huh?
So, yeah. And, you know, it's hard enough as it is. And then you have a husband like, what? You're going to get rid of that? And I said, look, dude, Do you want me to get rid of it or not? Don't question me. Don't ask me. Just take it to Goodwill. That's what I have to tell him. Otherwise, he starts questioning me, and then I start questioning if I should be getting rid of it or not.
She's tired.
Okay. We're going to tuck this underneath her cute little chin. Under her beak area.
Here she is. Miss Roxy girl.
Okay. I'm going to stamp on here really, really quick. Hello, Melody. All right.
All right, Roxy.
I did a quick sample earlier because I wanted to make sure that that's where I tested the wheels, interchangeable wheels. All right, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna put on here. I don't know. This just kind of reminds me of like old vintage toys. And so I'm just gonna put on here hen number 7. Because you know, like in the olden days, how they used to like number the toys. Everything had like a number. Where's the O? Let me take. Oh, no, I didn't get the O. Let's see what happened to my letter O. Guys, I can't find the O. Henny Penny, that would be so cute. There it is. That would be so cute. I definitely would have to use like smaller letters to get that on here. All right, we're gonna do number 7. Like, what do you guys think? Like, everything should have a number as I release it, kind of like, you know, a collection or a series. How does that sound? Does that sound fun? I don't know. That's kind of a thought I had. Give her the eye, and I'm going to use this. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I'm going to make a little dot for the number. We'll give them an eyeball. It's kind of a small eye. Might be too small. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, so cute. She's almost done. Almost done, you guys. You're probably going to put that one on there, Betty. I love that. I think that is so cute. All right, let's give her a little greenery. Let's see if I have a right sprig here. And then we'll put a little of the little curly cues in there. Add her tag, and then she's gonna be done, you guys. Oh, she needs a rusty bell. Maybe monthly. You know, Betty, you know what I thought? What if we had like a special one each month? Like the amount that we can do is endless. I don't know. So many ideas and so many thoughts. Let me get this iPad so I can see comments better. Okay. I don't have the hen listed yet, you guys. The reason that I haven't put them on there is because I wanted to play with the sizes before you guys started to. I got mine on Amazon, Jennifer, but I'm going to be honest, I just signed up for, I just applied to be an affiliate with Factory Direct. They have some smaller ones. They have baby ones. I mean, these are small, but we used some at Summer's retreat that were even smaller than this, and they were so darn cute. And they had rusty safety pins. Oops, I forgot to put this in there. And I really liked those, and I really want some. So I signed up to be an affiliate, and I'm hoping that it comes through here soon. Yes, Betty. Yeah, that's really it, Betty. I've got to get settled before I like add anything extra to my workload. All right, we're going to use this little curly stuff and make some little curly cues on here. Did I see Donna come in? We're almost done, ladies. Sorry, it's been so long since we've been live, and we had to catch up, you know, catch up on all the things. All right, I love this. This is a floral wire. Get this on Amazon as well. Okay, and we're just going to take a paintbrush and probably got more than I need. A little much, a little carried away. You like Factory Direct, Charlotte? Charlotte? I almost called you Charlene. It's so far away. I know there was a Charlene here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. Okay. I'm excited to get my craft room cleaned up and organized again. And have a new space. I'm thinking that my new space is going to be downstairs, which I hope will help. All right, you guys. Let's just tone this down a little bit. I don't like when I do a stencil or a stamp and it's really harsh because it's it doesn't really kind of go with everything. So I like to sand over it a little bit. All right, look at that, you guys. There we go. Look at how stinking cute she is. Might be a little high for her beak. They do have a really good selection. And I did find some colors with Jubilee fabrics that I like. So I'm going to order some of that. All right, you guys ready for it? You're ready for it? Betty, Kevin cuts the wood down. So we get them in 8 by 4 foot sheets of wood. He cuts them down. We both run the machine. All right, ready? Look at that. Oh, so cute. So cute. All right, now let's get the other one that I said, this one, okay? Because the chicken will fit on here, or the rooster, whatever you want to call it. The bunny will not fit on this one because I did make the stand a little bit different, okay? So we're going to put this one on here. The magnets don't line up, but it does work, okay? Because this stand, I made this stand bigger. I wanted to show you guys the other one. I wanted to show you the interchangeable wheels, okay? I made this stand as a whole bigger. From here, you can't see that. From here, the post to here, I made it bigger, which is going to make it a little bit more stable, okay? It isn't right now, so look at that, okay? There's our chicken. All right. Now, I made these wheels interchangeable. I don't have another set to put on here, but look at that. Same thing, same concept. All right. For those of you that like the stars on some and the buttons on some, as you can see, I had to battle with the magnets. Okay. It was a battle. Okay, no worries, Betty. It did take me some time to figure that part out. But look at that. The wheels are interchangeable as well, and I don't have them lined up right. There we go. Okay. Now, let's put the bunny. Oh, the bunny might not go on this one because the magnets might not line up. Yeah. So this is the problem. If you don't if you don't line your magnets up correctly, this is what's going to happen. Which is why I wanted to show you the other one. Okay. This guy will fit on here. Although my magnets don't line up because this base is bigger, it stands. All right. We can take that one off and we can put the bunny on here. There we go. All right. So cute. I love it. I can't see comments. Thank you, Kathy. I didn't see you sneak in. Thank you, Karen. All right, so there we go. So just size comparison. The first one we did was the chick, which I just adore her so much. But as you can see, the size difference, all right? There's a big difference between the sizes. So that's why when the second ones came out, that's why the price increased, okay? Because they were much bigger. The sheep, okay? Size comparison. I don't know if you guys can see the size comparison. And I'm really, although I think this little chick, the little peep, is so darn cute. I like the bigger one because it's more stable. All right, and that's why I like it. You'll be able to do the interchangeable wheels if you want the wheels to be interchangeable. I'm going to be honest, I don't want mine to be interchangeable because I love them all and I just want to have them all. So I will probably have multiples myself, but so many of you guys wanted the interchangeables. Okay. Now listen, I will get these up, but they are not all up yet. Only the ones that I have listed are currently up. Only because I wanted to play with the sizes and make sure I had sizing proper. Those of you that have already ordered prior to today, like the chick, like I said, the chick is a little bit smaller. I am going to resize the chick so that the chick is going to be this size as well. And anybody that has already ordered it, I did increase the price, but anybody that ordered it at the lower price will still get the bigger size, all right? Because I want you guys to be able to have it interchangeable if you choose to do so. You love the sheep, the chick, and the bunny. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Also, I did list the sheep. It was a limited edition, okay? It was limited and was only up for a certain amount of time. Quite a few of you guys weren't on social media on Sunday. I had several of you message me. So I'm going to make a post that says that this is going to be released at a certain day and time, give you a forewarning, and then it's going to go away for a little while. Okay, so make sure you watch for that and you get it. There won't be a limit, but I am going to limit the availability of it. All right. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I have taken up so much of your time tonight. You love the sheep just the way he is. You don't have the interchangeable wheels, and you're good unless you just run it. Aw. Anyway, we will start cutting them and shipping them out because I think I have the size perfected the way I want it to be. And that's it. I will get the rest of these listed for you guys soon. I will make a post to let you know when they are listed. And yes, they will be available in SVGs. Not all of them will be available in SVGs because, of course, some will be in the subscription group. If you don't know about the subscription group, just let me know. Send me a message. Go on a post and ask, and I'll get you that information. But you can find it on the website under subscriptions. It's a great group. You get 5 to 6 exclusive files every single month, sometimes more, most of the time more. And you also get a very hefty discount code for the Etsy shop to get anything that is not in the group. All right, I think I covered it all. You guys, I just got really dizzy and I'm having a hot flush. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me tonight. I miss you guys all so much. We will get regular again once we get back into Tennessee and get everything settled, okay? Join the subscription group. We're spoiled rotten in there. That's what Heather says. Thank you so much, sweet Heather. I appreciate you saying that. All right, ladies. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know I kept you a very long time, but it was so wonderful to see you guys. Oh, yes. Thank you, Marianne, for asking me that. I will definitely put the link to the magnets on Amazon. You want to make sure you get a good magnet because a cheapy magnet is not going to be enough to hold the weight. Important. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I love you all so much, and I do miss you all very, very, very much. Bye.